Peterson. Good ankle tackle. Checking the statistics here as Peterson is slow to get up, and in the first half, boy, that is a painful Peterson.
Yeah, that doesn't look good with his left leg. Dwan Gomes just came flying in there. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Dwan Gomes just put his shoulder pad right through the left knee of Adrian Peterson, and you can see he's in agony.
Fans just cheered loudly as Adrian Peterson was somehow able to get to his feet. A lower left leg injury as London Fletcher comes over, a number of Redskin players appreciating.
Oh, it's a brotherhood, and you feel absolutely poor for Adrian Peterson.
That tough run came in with a right ankle that had been bothering him, not 100%, but wanted to play. And a Dwan Gomes tough ankle tackle. If you look at this, it's tough to look at. If you can handle, you may want to glance away, but you can see the parts of the human body not made for this.
You see Gomes just came flying in there, and traditionally as safeties and linebackers and everybody on the field does to come in and make a tackle and tackle Adrian Peterson down low on
the ACL is a ligament in the knee joint. It is commonly injured by sudden stopping or direct contact. A partial tear may be able to heal without surgery, but a complete tear requires surgery and 6 months of rehabilitation. The most common sports where ACL injuries take place are football, soccer, and basketball because of all the sudden stopping and change of direction, and also direct contact caused by tackling in football. After reconstruction surgery, your physician will send you home with these exercises to do for the next 2 weeks before you begin physical therapy. These exercises will reduce swelling and help you regain full range of motion. Seated staff isometric quad engagement. This exercise helps quadriceps begin to fire again after the injury and assists in stabilizing the knee joint. Sit with your legs straight in front of you. Keep your shoulders aligned over your waist and your spine tall. Gently press your legs against the ground and hug your quadriceps into your thigh bone. Release your muscles to neutral. Do 20 reps, complete 3 rounds. Lunges. This exercise strengthens all leg muscles and the knee joint and stabilizes the knee. Stand with your feet together, place your hands on your hips. Step your left foot back as you bend your right knee over your ankle. Straighten and bend your right knee very slowly, making sure not to lock the knee when you extend the leg. Repeat 10 times, switch sides, do 3 sets. Bridge. This exercise strengthens leg muscles, gluteus, and the knee joint. Lie on your back, bend both knees, and walk your ankles directly beneath your knees, keeping your feet straight. Extend your arms along your body, palms face down. Press evenly into the soles of your feet, lift your pelvis off the ground, and walk your shoulder blades toward one another and underneath your back. Puff your chest towards your chin. Roll your thighs inward and down. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles throughout the duration of the exercise. Hold for 20 seconds. Add 10 seconds every other day until you reach 1 minute. Bridge with leg lift. This strengthens legs and gluteus muscles and stabilizes knee joint. Assume bridge position as described previously. Elevate one leg directly above your hip so that your foot points towards the ceiling. Hold for 20 seconds. Add 10 seconds every other day until you reach 1 minute. Moving warrior. This strengthens all leg muscles, keeps the knee joint mobile, and helps stabilize the knee joint. Stand with your legs one leg's distance apart, feet parallel. Pivot your right foot out to 90 degrees. Line your right heel up with your left arch. Engage your core by lifting your navel towards your chin. Keeping your chest and hips open, elevate your arms to shoulder height. Bend your right knee so that it stacks over your ankle and keep it tracking between your 3rd and 4th toes. Hold for 10 breaths. Then straighten your leg, making sure not to lock your knee, and bend it again to come back to warrior. Do 10 reps of this moving warrior. Switch sides. Reclined leg raises. This exercise strengthens the quadriceps. Lie down on your back, supporting yourself on your forearms. Bend your left leg and place the sole of your foot on the floor. Keeping it straight, elevate your right leg to the same height as the knee on the left, making sure to isometrically hug your quads into your thigh bone. Lower the leg to 1 inch above the ground and then repeat the lift. Do 25 of these and hold the last one for up to 10 seconds. Add 10 reps every other day until you reach 50 leg lifts with a hold of 1 minute at the end of each set. Tree. This exercise stretches the MCL of bent knee, stabilizes the knee joint, and strengthens the muscles surrounding the knee of the standing leg. Stand with your feet together, toes all facing forward, hands on hips. Elevate your right knee to hip height. Turn out your right hip and place the entire sole of your foot onto your left calf or inner thigh. Keep your gaze steady on a single focal point. Hold for 5 breaths. Build to 10 breaths in ultimately 1 minute. Leg slides. This helps reduce swelling, keeps the knee joint mobile, and helps improve knee flexion. Lie down with your legs up the wall. Cross your ankles and bend your knees. Slide your heels up and down the wall, working between flexion and extension. Do 20 reps. Complete 3 sets. Switch the crossing of your ankles and repeat. Child's pose. This stretches the MCL and helps regain flexion limitations due to ACL injuries. Very slowly, test sitting back towards your heels and bringing your forehead to the floor. Hold yourself up with your hands to control how far you go. Stop when you feel any signs of discomfort. Over time, gradually increase your range, lowering your buttocks closer to your heels. It can take many months to assume the full child's pose position. Phase 1 of physical therapy is weeks 2 to 4. The goal of Phase 1 is to reach full range of motion. Patients will do leg lifts in the prone position, step-ups, and go slow on a stationary bike or elliptical. All these exercises will help increase range of motion in the knee. Phase 2 is weeks 4 to 8, and the goal of Phase 2 is to regain normal walking. Patients will walk on the treadmill, do squats, and do heel raises. All these exercises help strengthen the muscles in the leg so that the patient can walk normally again. Phase 3 is weeks 9 to 15. The goal of Phase 3 is to be able to increase intensity of exercises done in the previous phases. Patients will do heel raises with weights, balance on uneven surfaces, do higher step-ups, jog on the treadmill, and can balance while holding weights in the later weeks. Phase 4 is weeks 16 through 24 and is the final phase of rehabilitation. The goal of Phase 4 is to increase weights, regain agility, and to be able to jump and land. Patients will jump on both legs and on one leg, do 180-degree jumps, do agility exercises that involve cutting and sudden stopping, and run on the treadmill. Patients can also return to sport-specific exercises. After exercises, ice can be used to help manage the swelling. After the swelling is reduced, patients can use either heat or ice, depending on their preference. Throughout physical therapy, the therapist will use tests and observe abilities on exercises to judge patient progress. The patient is usually fully rehabilitated when they have no remaining soft tissue, no range of motion complaints, is able to run or jog, and is baseline in strength and power. This usually occurs about 6 months after reconstruction surgery. A torn ACL used to be a career-ending injury, but now with surgery and physical therapy, athletes can return to their sports.